Running out of reasons. They're going to start filming. No.
It's going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi, welcome to JFM. I'm Dick Van Dyke.
And I'm Mr. Rogers. Today's story will be Where Have You Going? Where Have You Been?
By Joyce Carol Oates, a multi-award-winning author.
In today's story, we follow a young girl named Connie who seeks attention from complete strangers. She lives alone at her house with her family, but no one accepts her there. She frequently fights with her mother and her sister because her mother idolizes her sister and wishes her to be more like her sister. Very annoying. Otherwise, Connie goes out with her friends a lot. Goes to the mall, parties out, hangs out with men that she does not know and may be much older than her. Eventually, this gets her in trouble. At one of the diners across the mall, she runs into a complete stranger who points at her, saying, "I'm coming for you." A foreshadow to later events. Eventually, her parents go out on a family barbecue where she stays home. Because she doesn't get along with her family, why would she go? And then, this unknown stranger shows up in his yellow sports car in her driveway. Fred?
Thank you. I'm actually Dick Van Dyke. Alright. Anyway, so Arnold Friend shows up in this yellow sports car, and he keeps talking to her and trying to get her to come for a ride with him. She won't go. He finally goes, or she goes inside the house, excuse me. She was in the house, and he goes to the door. He keeps telling her and trying to smooth talk his way in. She finally goes with him for a ride, and his friend that he takes with him stays at her house. After a long pause in the story and in the film, they come back, and they leave her there. And she gets along with her sister pretty good.
Thank you.
You're
Well
welcome.
done. Now, this story has many themes to it, such as seduction, flirtatiousness, responsibility, and being naive. Fred will now explain what it means to be seductive.
Well, to be seductive, first you look and make eye contact. Second, you smile. Third, you touch yourself. But that's not what I'm talking about here in this story. I'm talking about when Connie gets seduced by many men that she flirts with. She doesn't know what she's getting into, but then again, she's too naive. Time will now explain naive.
Thank you, Fred.
You're welcome.
Naive is being unknowing, kind of ignorant of what is about to happen. Connie, being so young, was completely ignorant that her flirtatious behavior would get her in such trouble. She's very naive about the bad things that are out there, such as stalkers and rapers. They're just horrible people, Fred.
They're really good. Alright, so I'm going to explain irresponsibility. And how she was very irresponsible in the book was that she lied to her parents, and she said that she was going to the movies when she went to the mall. Also, she was being irresponsible when she met a complete and total stranger and she went with him in a ride.
Terrible thing, Fred.
It was horrible.
I mean, Dick Van Dyke.
It was horrible, Mr. Rogers. It was horrible.
Thank you. We will now talk about literary symbols. Our first literary symbol is the name itself, Arnold Friend. If you slur it together, it can sound like an old friend, which is completely ironic because he was not a friend. He was a stalker and would
And a raper.
a bad man. He was the villain in the story, and he was looking to take advantage of her, and was anything but a friend. Our next symbol that Fred will now explain is Bible numbers.
Let me stop laughing.
You go, Mr. Miller.
You can go ahead now. We're gonna cut this out.
Yeah, we're gonna cut this off.
I think you can edit that.
Bible numbers. Now, on his car, you can find the numbers painted there: 33, 19, and 17. You ask, why are these numbers there? Well, numbers contain 33 as being the 33rd book of the Bible, Judges, 19 and 17 being the two verses of the Bible. Now, this pretty much explains that Jesus was walking by a fountain one day and seeing an old man. And the old man asked him, where are you going and where have you been? And Jesus explained that he was going to, I don't remember where the place was, but he was going there. That's that part.
This alerts to the title, Where Have You Going, Where Have You Been? So the numbers itself talk about the title. Interesting.
Yes, interesting. Thank you, Mr. Rogers.
You're
The devil.
welcome, Dick Van Dyke.
Now, there's another quote that goes along with this story. The devil won't come into your home unless you invite him in. Now, Connie had to invite Arnold Friend into her home because he wouldn't step in the doorway. If you watch the movie or read the book, he wouldn't come in until she invited him in.
Or touch the phone.
So this alerts to him being the devil. It's also, if you slur his name, you get the old friend thing. You also get an old fiend, which is alluring to the devil.
Good point.
Yes. And now, here's our version of the film. Please enjoy. Keep your hands and feet in your desk at all times.
Yes.
Cut. Let's watch it.
Oh my God.
I can't
Mr. Bliss,
believe
you
it.
have no idea how many tries